Good day to everyone. My name is Jhanvi Panday and I am presently an intern at law. Today, I have been presenting a video on the topic of the role of lawyers in animal welfare legislation. In today's society, animal protection and care becomes increasingly essential. Why? Because at the center of this debate a simple yet profound truth. Animals deserve protection, care and attention. However, safeguarding the well-being involves more than simply good intention. It demands legal frameworks, it demands enforcement mechanism. This is where lawyers steps in. But how do exactly lawyers fit into this picture? But first, let's talk about historical context. Animal has been connected with the human society for centuries, operating as companion sources of labor, subjects of exploitation. However, views toward animals have evolved through time, resulting in the establishment of inactive animal welfare legislation. One of the first intents of animal protection may be found in ancient Mesopotamia, followed by Hindu books such as Manusmriti, which provide rules for animal caring. The society efforts result in the Purity of Animal Act of 1835, which attempt to eliminate animal cruelty. The 19th century saw a substantial increase in the animal welfare laws driven by rising concern about animal abuse and exploitation. This led to the establishment of the Royal Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals in England in 1824, which was a milestone point in the modern animal welfare movement. Now let's talk about the role of lawyers. As lawyers plays a very crucial role in serving as advocating for animals because they use their legal knowledge to fight for the right and well-being of the animal. They put up endless effort and are the architect of change, drafting, enacting, and enforcing law that protect animals from the exploitation and suffering. From fighting in courtroom to legislative chambers against animal cruelty and neglect to advocate for stronger regulation in industries that exploits animal, challenge practice that harms animal, and encouraging for the implementation for the laws that reflects our society growing value. Lawyers are the forefront of creating meaningful change in our society. However, their role extends beyond the scope of legal proceeding. They engage with stakeholders of various NGOs, animal welfare organizations, politicians, government legislatures to create comprehensive legislative frameworks that accommodate the different needs of animals in our community. Through litigation and advocacy and policy development, lawyers effect serious change in the field of animal welfare. They deliver justice to the voiceless, make predators of animal cruelty accountable, and advocate for the protection of vulnerable animals. Now, there are some landmark cases which have a significant impact on animal welfare legislation. These cases cover several topics, including animal care in agriculture and entertainment, as well as animal rights in research and again exploitation. One such case is Massachusetts Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals versus New England Aquarium, where questions the custody of marine creature for public display. The court decision upheld animals' right to be free of unnecessary suffering and exploitation, establishing a precedent for the management of marine parks and aquariums. Another significance in animal legal defense fund versus Glickman, which highlighted animal cruelty in the agriculture business. The court's decision recognized animal inherent value and upheld the government ability to control their treatment in commercial context. These important cases showcase lawyers' critical role in furthering animal welfare through the legal system. Now, there are some challenges and also opportunities. Despite substantial advance in animal welfare legislation, lawyers confronted multiple barriers in their effort to protect animals from cruelty and suffering. One important obstacle is a lack of consistency in animal welfare legislation between jurisdictions. which can lead to legal loopholes, enforcement problems, amendments. To offense this point, industries have found from profit from animal exploitation frequently oppose initiatives that enforce animal welfare laws, campaigning against legislative reforms and contesting in restriction in court. To overcome these difficulties, lawyers, policymakers, and animal welfare advocates must work together to achieve success. But there has been changes. I mean, but there has been many changes in recent times. We have witnessed the result of lawyers' effort, historical court achievements, better legislation, and increasingly public awareness of animal welfare issues. However, there is still a battle to win. Education and awareness programs are also significant in increasing public support for animal welfare legislation. By interacting with communities and in creating awareness about the significance of treating animals with compassion and respect, lawyers may create momentum for legislative reforms and promote better conditions for all living beings. As we move forward, the complexity of our modern environment, laws remain dedicated to the cause of animal welfare. Their devotion, skills, passion are the driving factors behind the global animal protection and advocacy effort. Finally, in the conclusion, lawyer plays an extremely important part in animal welfare legislation. Let us recognize and encourage their effort as we work together to make a more compassionate and just a place for all the living beings. This is Jhanvi Panday and this was my video in the topic of the role of lawyers in animal welfare legislation. Thank you.